What is going on? What is going on? What is going on, party people? It's your boy, Coach D Brown, former big leaguer, former first round pick with the Kansas City Royals, giving you this knowledge, everything to do with the youth baseball space, helping kids get maximum exposure and getting them into schools. All right. Listen, I'm gonna I'll let you guys, man. We had some um it won't be long today. I actually got daddy duties today. I gotta make sure daughter with this tennis stuff, man. But I wanted to holler at you guys, man. Just kind of give you an update what's going on. I want you guys February 21st. I'm finalizing the rosters in the next couple of days for this Atlanta showcase. All right, on February 21st, and in Atlanta. Weather's gonna be nice. I know, certain parts over there, the country is snowed in, craziness going on, but cold. But it will be nice. All right, in Atlanta on Sunday. Okay, so y'all come on out. All right, if you're gonna make it on Sunday. And then next month we got SoCal. All right, we're going to Southern California, and next month to get this thing rolling, and keep it going. So I want to make sure that you guys shout out to everybody that's signing up in Southern California. All right, we have been having a good turnout. I want to let you guys know that today I've gotten about 4 responses back. I sent out. I'm just expanding on my college. I'm calling it inner circle. So I'm expanding on the roster, the amount of schools that will be in my circle, because I don't want to say that I will be shipping the live stream and all of that. All right, what's up, Corey, baby? I want you guys to understand that these next few weeks, this next week or so, I'll probably will be adding a good 30 to 40 schools to my network regarding the opportunity to see the live stream and see the footage from these live streams for the necessary players that want to get their face seen in front of these colleges. Okay, this is going to be the format for these showcases. I will provide the actual live streaming service with the coaches and scouts there in attendance. Okay, but on the flip side, I'm also going to be providing more access to more schools based on my and whoever's coaching side of things, that we kind of evaluate the kids on who can play where. All right, the younger, it may be a little more of an evaluation and projection that needs to happen. All right, but that's who I really want to start seeing more of at my showcases. The younger, and I say younger meaning like freshmen, sophomores. And again, I'm not telling JUCO players, because shout out to those JUCO moms. I heard from 2 or 3 two JUCO players and 1 mom yesterday that wants to come to my showcases. I don't turn down the JUCO players because they need to go to 4-year schools too. So now 4-year guys cannot come to my showcases. I learned this the hard way. Okay, 4-year guys, even though I may have pro scouts at my showcases, 4-year guys cannot come to my showcases, especially when it's in season. I had to learn the hard way on that. Okay, so but JUCO players can come. All right, JUCO players are more than welcome to come. Okay, so I've heard from 3 JUCO either parents or players yesterday that wanted to know more about some of my future showcases that I got coming up. Okay, but on the flip side, I also want to provide and let the guys, the young kids, the younger parents with younger underclassmen, that I want to get y'all more in the mix too, because I want to put you into my circle where I know that I got time to essentially see you progress. But the intentions of, I don't do these showcases for the one-off factor, meaning I don't want to just you guys come to a showcase, right, and then I don't see you guys again, or you don't, the schools and all of that, you think was going to come talk to you and all of that, it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all, you guys to feel comfortable that, I went to D showcase, I enjoyed myself, I got a great experience, I want to kind of keep coming back. That's what the whole intention is. So that's why I kind of price it the way I do, or anything like that, because I want I want you guys to keep coming back, and as I keep growing and making this bigger and better. Okay. The reason I say this is because my man I forgot which parent reached out to me, said it yesterday, asked me like, why do you keep going to, is it cool to keep going to showcases, mine or anybody else's? And I understand that everybody's pockets are different, right? And you may not feel like you want to go to, you need to keep going to showcases and all of that. But I gave this analogy yesterday, and based off of my own experiences and based off of what I see, again, their parents right now. Shout out to my girl Gina. I don't want to tell her business and all that, but she goes to many showcases. She's just going. She flew to mine in Alabama. She just went to Arizona. She's gonna be at mine next month. She's helping me and all of that. Where if you can do it, you know what I'm saying? What is it going to hurt to keep getting put in front of certain audiences, different players, type of players from different parts of the country? You know what I'm saying? What up, Keish? All right. Planning on my 2024 coming to the SoCal event recommended by Carl. Shout out to my boy Carl Nichols, no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, it ain't gonna hurt. So my 2023, and 2024 is that gonna be coming. I don't, you may be a stud now, but where you gonna be in 2-3 years? Things may change. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm continuing to grow and get bigger and better with my programs and what I got going, right, I want to be able to help those younger kids too. And again, I'm not saying 2021s and all of that. Like, trust me, the 21s that are in my program, these guys are going to be with me. I'm going to see them, progress too. I'm hoping draft wise and all of that. All right. Because again, I know my audience. I know most of the kids that I'm going to be dealing with are essentially just want to go to college, right? Are going to, they may have dreams of playing pro, but you got to, cross your T's and dot your I's, meaning like you got to get across the line. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that scholarship offer and get that school and everything, you know what I'm saying, on the wraps before you even consider thinking about pro side. You know what I'm saying? All right. You could think pro all you want. All right. And I had a parent, and I don't know if you guys even knew this. All right. I had a parent reach out to me on Sunday, and we talked a long time. But again, he has a young 24, stud player. And he was like, we talked about the pro game and all of that, but he didn't understand that, you can sign a letter of intent to play at a school and still get drafted. You know what I'm saying? He thought it was like the NFL or the NBA. Once you declare yourself for the draft, or say you want to be in a draft, that you're tied to it and you can't, if you don't get drafted, you know what I'm saying, you stuck because you could declare for the draft, right? But that's not, I just want to make sure you guys understand, and I'm sure most of you guys know that, right? But I was surprised to know that he didn't know, you know what I'm saying? And again, maybe you guys don't understand this, that, because I sometimes, I tell my own story and I'm like, yeah, I signed with a letter of intent to play football at University of Maryland, but I got drafted. They're like, well, how did that work? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you went to Maryland? Like, no. They're like, well, then you didn't sign to go. Well, how'd you sign and then still end up getting drafted? And I was like, the timing of it is you sign your letter of intent to go to school, and then the June draft, now it's in July, then you get drafted. Okay. So you can, you know what I'm saying? You need to sign your letter of intent to go to college. I don't care if it's a JUCO or a 4-year school. And then, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like you declare for the draft like the NFL. All right. If these people feel like you're good enough, you know what I'm saying? You will get drafted. You know what I'm saying? You'll know if you have a strong chance of getting drafted. You don't have to declare yourself for the draft. Now, there is some paperwork and stuff that Major League Baseball will want you to fill out to essentially put your information. And that's when a scout feels like that you're good enough to get drafted. All right. Then you have to fill out that necessary information to the bureau, or I don't know if you know what it's called nowadays, but essentially that's your declaring yourself good. Like I kind of, you've been recognized to be good enough to potentially to get drafted. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens then. Okay. So need you or your programs such as yours here in South Mississippi. I hear you, Juan. All right. We talking about doing something in Jackson State over the summer. All right. Shout out to my boy, Coach Whiteside, Jackson State recruiting coordinator. He'll be on Monday. All right. But we talking about doing something on his campus over the summer. So I don't know how far south you talking. You know what I'm saying? Is it not Nantucket? That's Massachusetts. What's that part of South Mississippi? Nantucket? I don't know. My boy's down there. But anyway, man, so maybe in the summertime, we may be doing something down in the SIP, and you come out there and do it. I thought about doing something in April in Jackson, Mississippi. It came down to Little Rock, Pine Bluff, or Jackson, Mississippi, and I chose Little Rock. All right, and we're working on that now. But maybe in the summer we'll do something in Mississippi. All right, so. Let me say a shout out to everybody. Let me see, listening. I said what's up to Keish, what's up about Corey ATL. All right. I don't know who. All right. Delmar, what's up, man? All right. Delmar, I got your message yesterday, man. I know we'll see you next week. We'll get it. And Gina told me she ran into it. And that's the beauty of this thing too, with this community. You guys, it's just, you guys know the higher you go, the smaller the community, everybody's kind of connected. You know what I'm saying? So you may be on my podcast and listening to my stuff, and then or on other groups and here and there. But when you guys are traveling, I've been hearing this for 2 years now, but it's good. I just saw this the other day. So my boy Delmar out there in Phoenix and my girl Gina from Cali, they met up in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? And I guess my name came up and all of that, and they know that both of these they listen to the podcast here, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? That unifies this, and it makes it's a small world, put it like that, okay? And sometimes parents have to come back and tell me. I just heard it from today. Shout out to my girl Nadine. We're talking, and she, sometimes I don't realize how many people I reach. I don't know, So I see the numbers here, and I see the views, and whatever. But plenty of parents have told me all the time, like, yo, D, you don't know how many people you're reaching and who's really listening to you. You know what I'm saying? It could be good, it could be bad, right? Because I try to speak as real as I can. So I had that conversation. So, the beauty of this is that it's been happening for 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? Where groups of people from different parts of the country connect on here. I've even had I don't want to call nobody's business out, but I've had people connect, romantically on this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like that has happened on this podcast. So I mean, there is some form of unity, and obviously everybody has a common goal of wanting their kid to go to college or pro or something like that, and you come here to get this information. But because of that, you know what I'm saying, I've been able to build a community where that's what, and we all, when we doing these showcases, it's because of the community that I've built. You know what I'm saying? It's not again, I keep saying this, when these showcases I did in Texas, shout out to my boy Jason Hilliard out there, and God bless his soul. I say this all the time. Jimmy Ayala, you know what I'm saying, from Waco and Dallas showcases to Mississippi, Eric Campbell, you know what I'm saying, that helped me do my Mississippi showcase, to what I got going, and Jarrell Calhoun over there in Alabama, to Gina, you know what I'm saying, my girl Gina Johnson out there in Cali, who's helping me run the Cali program, and the flurry of showcases that's coming from there. That's from shout out to my boy Jay Meyer, called me today. We talking about doing something in Wisconsin. So again, this is how this whole community has run. You know what I'm saying? We build it up. You guys listen in. You guys see the. I hope you see how authentic I am. You know what I'm saying, right? And you guys see that I can help your kids either in your community or across the country, and we make this happen. You know what I'm saying? So listen. Anyway, my point is, there are people connecting at different showcases around the country based off of this show. There's people that have connected romantically, you know what I'm saying, based off this show. All right, man, that's the beauty of what we're doing out here. All right, so Wayne, what's up, babe? What up, D? Got a few guys going to the SoCal showcase next month. Appreciate it, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I saw the post on there about Holly Park. All right, my boy R. Corey, y'all Cali dudes, man. All right, thanks for bringing that type of experience to the hood. It's been some great ball players from that area for years. The showcases are never there. Listen, I don't even think, I was told it ain't the hood. You know what I'm saying? Gina, I don't know if I'm getting a wool pull over my head because I've never seen it. All right. I heard Hawthorne was nice. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Don't be saying that out loud, though, scaring people. Okay. Don't be saying that out loud. I don't know. I was told it wasn't the hood. That's one of the first things maybe it's one is gentrified. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, listen, as we're talking right now, I just got to sign up again. You know what I'm saying? So, Cali representing. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of this out here. Cali is representing. So, appreciate that. I had another parent literally sign up as we're speaking right now. Okay. So, this is a beauty over here that's going. All right. You mean it was good? All right. All right. Chances, the more individual shows their skills, the better it is. There are always new sets of eyes watching. You're right. And I've been able to see, I've been doing this now for over 2 years now. So it's new sets of people that come in. It seems like and again, I hope everybody come back and watch or share and tag somebody else. But it's new sets of groups of people that come in and find out about my show. Man, I wish, I think my boy Romeo came on about a month or so ago. He's like, man, I wish I knew about this and all of that. And even guest friends of mine is like, yo, they be like, why don't you talk about this topic? I was like, I already talked about that 2 times. And they're like, damn, how many shows you done, D? I'm like, I've done over 400 of these. You know what I'm saying? They're like, damn, right? I mean, I've been letting this grow organically. There's nothing, more to it. You know what I'm saying? So, it will catch the way I feel like it's going to catch eventually. You know what I'm saying? I just put it out there, right? So, but Janine was good. Alabama in the house. Jay Meyer, right? Sorry, Mr. Cole. We'll get on that horn. I appreciate the way you take time to school everyone on different logistics and to even talk to parents one-on-one. No doubt. I do. I just told you, I have a boy, Jay Meyer, called me today. Man, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I can't think. I mean, it's countless. I think that's the part of the community that I try to build. Now, that doesn't mean I want everybody to call me, whatever. But if you have the legitimate question, you know what I'm saying? I think that makes me accessible. You know what I'm saying? I have people randomly call and be like, hey, oh, this really you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I thought it was a fake. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am bad sometimes at calling back here and there, but for the most part, I am pretty accessible, you know what I'm saying? And for what I do. But I think that has also given you guys the confidence to know that this dude is legit, you know what I'm saying? Like he's reachable. Like I think I give good advice, you know what I'm saying? And if I can't, I kind of lead you in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? I definitely do, you know what I'm saying? And because of the accessibility and because of that, that's why I'm able to build these showcases out. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I promise you, this time last year, I thought about it. Shout out to my boy Bill out in Jersey. He put this in motion back in August of 2019. He said, yo, you should start doing showcases around the country on college campuses. And I was like, I guess, And I reached out to Nolan, Illinois, as Coach K. Coach Congelius, I always chop up his name. That's why I call him Coach K, off in Northern Illinois. D1 school up in Illinois. He was the first person I reached out to. He was like, yo, D, yeah, let's go. And it kind of scared me. It happened so fast. I was like, well, I ain't ready, but I was like, I just wanted to let you know. Yeah, and that was in August of 2019. And that let me know, like, yo, these colleges would be with it. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure my stuff was, fast forward a year later, I started doing these, all right? And then the whole live streaming aspect, I got that from advice from former Southern's head coach, Kerry Jackson. Kerry was like, yo, D, why don't you just live stream them? I'll watch them. I can't get you on my campus, but I'll watch on a live stream once you will start live streaming. That's the beauty of having, just like I connect with you guys over here, I connect with these coaches in the background where they give me business advice or what they want to see, what they want. All right. I just had another call a couple weeks ago with Carrick again, giving me more ideas and stuff that, what I'm saying, needs to be done. All right. To help, their coaches. He always speaks from a coach's side, what they would want. You know what I'm trying to say? So I speak to them and I provide them, in the package deal, everything that you kind of see progressing with this, the live stream and then the highlights and progressing. We're doing an inner circle with these college coaches, okay, which is going to be crazy. All right. I just put the email out. I got a couple of calls. Manhattan College, Division I school up in New York. I'm always going to be my people up there. Is always going to look out first and foremost. All right. But he like, yo, D, damn, I like, yo, I ain't seen you, heard your name forever. D1 coach. He's like, yo, we played CYO, some all-star basketball thing back in the day. He's in Manhattan College up in the Bronx. He's the head coach over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just connected with people I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? He literally just emailed me literally 20 minutes before another D1 school that, again, will be put into the mix, into the circle, even those up north. But I don't say even those. I mean, I love that's my people up there. But it's like, again, this is the community of like, hey, I listen to the coaches, what they ask and what they want. I listen to y'all, and then I try to get in the middle and provide a service to help both sides. You see what I'm saying? But it all starts with this community. All right, so I appreciate you guys. D says, you've been giving out some great, powerful information. Appreciate that, D. Carr. No doubt, family. All right. I'm in Ellisville, close to Hattiesburg. Shout out to Hattiesburg, been there. Good city. I've been out there. About an hour and a half from Jackson. I know, so me and my son can make that trip. No doubt. All right. Well, I've been talking to Coach Whiteside about it a couple times. He's all with it. I just gotta give him some dates and see if we can connect with Coach Johnson over there and make that happen. All right. So, all right, you see him good. All right, Jeremiah, be hollering at you. Do you have parents that are preaching your gospel? Keep putting in that work. We love it and need it. Appreciate that, D. Wilson. I appreciate that. All right. My D Brown dating service is going to be the next picture. All right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm over here, oh man. That's what I felt like. I'm like Chuck Lowry over here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I don't know if you 40 or younger, you probably know who Chuck Lowry is. What was the name of the show again? Not the dating, was it the dating game? Or man, you know what I'm saying? I think I want to say Chuck Lowry, Chuck Rollery, or Chuck whatever, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people 40 and over. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? So you truly have been a blessing to us. One of the best decisions I made, no doubt. All right. I hope David told you about the whole Prairie View thing, right? I hope, we're gonna make that happen, okay? We'll give you guys the decision to make, okay? In all seriousness, we appreciate the knowledge you get. No doubt, Brand. I appreciate you, my family. All right. Excited for the showcase in Georgia coming next week. I'm bringing some guys in. Appreciate that, D Crowder. And it ain't next week. It's Saturday. Sunday. I'm sorry. It's Sunday. It ain't next week. It's this weekend. So make sure you get the right date. All right, my guy. All right, cool. All right, Herman, checking in, Coach. Here in Texas, just got our power on. We appreciate them. Yeah, I heard about y'all in Texas. I know y'all getting blasted. I saw some of my listeners that, they were telling me they set 10, 20 degrees, something crazy over there, and y'all out without electricity. That's some New York stuff right there. Thanks for everything, giving us value. It is much appreciated. No doubt, Laquita. I look forward to meeting you and your son. I hope hubby coming out too. So be good to meet the family on Sunday. All right, appreciate you signing up. Okay. I share good information. I honestly appreciate this and you, because this is a whole new world for me and I'm trying to learn on a job. And this is, again, I talked to one of my moms again. It's the beauty of this. It's the beauty of this here, right? One of my moms, I become cool with a lot of y'all, right? You know what I'm saying? And one of my moms been listening in for a while now, and we just chopping it up early today, and we talk real talk. We I consider her a friend, and we talk family and stuff like that. And the point is, we were talking about her journey, and eventually when stuff comes out with her and her signings and her kid and all of that, she will be on the show. All right. But one of the things she talked about how she didn't know nothing when she started this whole travel ball thing, and how how time flew, where her son is a senior now, and it's everything in between, like the money being spent and providing the best, what I'm saying, for her son, and but going into it blindly, what I'm saying, not having an idea how much money this travel ball stuff cost and all of that. And that's what I try to do in this, because I was dumbfounded by the type when I started really hearing about this travel ball baseball industry. I was in the major leagues playing, and one of my boys was telling me he started running a travel ball program back in his hometown. He was telling me the type of money that was being spent on the business and this type of money that was being made from the business. And it was blowing my mind. I was like, from youth baseball? He's like, yeah, this, now we're talking almost 15 years ago, you know what I'm saying? But it blew my mind, what I'm saying? The type of money that was being spent nowadays to play baseball. All right. And then once I got into the youth baseball space, I just so happened to be volunteering at a high school, and this high school was charging, I don't know what you call it, you know what I'm saying, $2,500 for a public school to play baseball. I blew my mind, and they told me the amount of money the budget had, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking damn near 200,000 they raise every year in their baseball program. I thought it was 200,000 for all the sports. They were like, nah, just for baseball. And that, that's high school public school baseball. I called my pops. I was like, yo, Pop, you can't believe what they charge, you know what I'm saying? These kids and these high school programs, $2,400 just to play high school baseball. And my father, my father, one of them real cats, he's like, your ass wouldn't have been playing, not at that school. I was like, I know that's right. You know what I mean? But $2,500 a year, That's travel ball money. But they do a lot of travel ball stuff in the summers. But crazy. But Janine, anyway, my point is that's what I try to do is just at least give you guys a heads up. And then especially 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th graders, you know what I'm saying, that you guys have been following me since, whatever, you should be so informed, you know what I mean, about the recruiting process more so than a lot of other parents who have gone in this in the future. I mean, I hear it all the time, so many times, like, man, I wish you was around when I was, going through the recruiting process, or it was 2-3 years earlier when we, these are parents that are signing parents and the kids are signing D1 program, but they went into a blind. If you don't know what you don't know. I remember University of Georgia, and I could play that replay of his interview. He was like, he put it so, he was like, yo, he's like, you ain't gonna never go through this again, and you don't know what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? He said you got one shot at this, and many times, just dealing with a lot of parents. That's what I'm glad, I could help as much as I can bring on these college coaches. So you hear from them. It's not just, this random guy that says he's a big leaguer and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, I bring on, you're hearing it straight from the horse's mouth with these college coaches. So you're knowing what to expect. You're knowing what to bring to the table. You're knowing how you need to come at it. You're knowing how to play and what they're looking for. You know how to contact them. You know what I'm trying to say? So all of that is what I've been trying to, bring to you guys. Not trying, but I have been. All right. And that's been, and I got more trainings. You don't even understand. Like just today, I spent 2 hours recording some more, additional training that I want to put out even to the masses, you know what I'm saying, on what's going on out here. You know what I mean? So we growing, we getting there. I share good information. I think I already had that. Pierre, what up, family? All right. Clay, what's good? Coach Hawthorne is a nice area for those that don't know. I think when he said hood, that he meant having a showcase in an area that was predominantly Black, as there haven't really been any showcases in areas of color. So this is going to be huge for the community, Black ballers and ballers of all races. Thank you, Woody. Okay, cool. All right, my boy Wayne over there talking about in the hood and hardcore. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Them LA cats. It's all good. And you know what? I mean, I've heard it was all right, for my people that live out there, you know what I'm saying? And Gina wouldn't put me into no crazy situation, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that, Woody. Thanks for explaining that for me, all right? We appreciate that you can't wait to get our son to you. No doubt, Keish, I can't wait, all right? Speaking of, all right, that's what, and now it's time, right? I think when we first met, Keish, I talked with you and hubby, and it was like, I think your son was 6th, 7th grade, you know what I'm saying? And now he's entering high school. You see what I'm saying? So now the ball gets rolling, but now you feel confident. So, we don't rap on the phone about different things, you know what I'm saying? So that's what the beauty of this thing, building relationships, you know what I'm saying? So the new host of Love Connection, right. Love Connection. That's what it was. Love Connection. Right. Lord, what I say, the dating show, you know what I'm saying? The Love Connection. Right. My 40 and over people, but y'all know, you know what I'm saying? You 30 or something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know about that. You know what I mean? Gina, thank you. Yeah, Chuck Willery, right? Chuck Willery. Yeah, I remember them that dating, all right? Chuck, Coach D, Holly Park is hood, as it's our neighborhood park we grew up playing. All right, Corey. All right, man, my bad, dude. All right, no doubt. All right. Eric, what's up, family? All right. Lawrence, Chuck Woolery, right. Y'all feel me on that, right? You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, pretty much all y'all around my age, right? You got to be about 40 or older to remember that Love Connection over there. All right. Yes, sir. David told me, we really appreciate it, no doubt. All right, cool. So I'm gonna try to get that call together, and so you guys can hear from him what he's expecting of David. Okay. All right. So maybe make another, push till we can get another 2021 across the board to get him into a school. And not only that, show a little HBCU, a little love. All right. Shout out to my boy, Coach Riggins out there in Prairie View. All right. As a coach and a parent, your information that I've taken in from your show is priceless. You're a genuine and real. Thanks, D. No doubt, Jay Meyer. I appreciate it. All right. And my Jay Meyer go back to me. He purchased my hitting videos way back. All right. You got a lot of you guys don't even know I had hitting videos. All right. It look like I'm selling these showcases and I'm talking about my first ever anything I was hitting, training videos. So shout out to my boy Jay Meyer. Go back. All right. Yes, we love to speak with her for real because I want to make the best choices for my son and help him make good choices for himself. Yes, and My girl, Nadine, she good people. She probably on right now. You know what I'm saying? And good people. You know what I'm saying? We'll be glad to help. We're gonna get her on the show once her kid commits. He already got like ridiculous offers, and again, it just shows the change within months. When I first met her, nothing was happening. It was crickets. All right. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have a whole lot to do with it. The kid's talent just raised him like that. I gave her his best advice, and we would talk, a long time about different things, pro, college, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And now the meter, he's gotten better, and the meter took, a late bloomer. All right. Now it's like, you know, she ain't got to pay for a dime or nothing right now. All right. If she chooses particular schools, I'm not gonna talk about. Eventually, she'll be on the show and tell her own story. Lawrence, 3,500 here at school. I'll shoot you a link to the new weight program. Hey, yo. Oh, man, that's crazy. The new weight room, y'all, 3,500, huh? Damn. All right, public school. Public school, yo. It's crazy nowadays, man. That's crazy to me that you got to. I mean, I guess, because they only, I talked to the coach that I was talking about in high school. He was telling me about all these programs and what the county, why they got to charge what they charge and all that. I hear it, but, I'm trying to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Myself. It's still new and, I don't get it. All right. You've given so much info to the community and have definitely made me understand the value in helping my son be proactive in the process. No doubt, man. I appreciate that, Jacob. And I did get your message about Milwaukee. All right. We'll see. I'm gonna hit my boy Jeremiah. The good thing is I'll have 2 opportunities and 2 locations potentially in the state of Wisconsin. All right. Think about what I'm telling you guys, right? D Brown will be going to Wisconsin for a showcase. Woo. Shout out to that. All right. That's love right there. I like going to remote places like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I ain't gonna say remote, Milwaukee and whatever, but Wisconsin, make sure, show your boy some love. All right. Exactly, Greg. All right. Average house price 7 to 1 million. Hood is the term of endearment. All right, Gina, I got you, girl. All right, listen. It's all love. I understand. All right, trust me, I understand. All right. Thanks, Devo, and for expose you do for the kids. No doubt, Serge. I missed your call this weekend too. Sorry about that, Serge. All right. Exactly. Myself, Arcoy grew up there, and so we refer Holly Park as the hood, meaning our home and home park. That's what's up. All right, and listen, that's. I'm really excited. Gina told me, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, it's needed out there in Cali, especially that HBCU love. We're putting an invite, so it's going to be schools from, hopefully we have a good turnout of D2. They're not going to be playing this spring. If everything my boy told me about a month or so ago, we're going to see if we can get, a good turnout of schools out there on top of the live streaming on that. So I think it's going to be really, really dope. All right. It's going to be really dope. And the live streaming starts this weekend on Sunday. I haven't put a new flyer out. And I think because I won't have as many schools physically there. Okay. But the beauty of this with the company that I'm using the live streaming, and that's why I kind of wanted the young kids out here because, with the live streaming that I'm using with this new group that I will be having for the future, which is, if everything goes right on Sunday, I will use this group and we will have a great partnership, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's what I've been looking for. Y'all don't, my people that's been with me in Waco and other places, y'all know I've been having a time or two with some of these camera people. Waco's been the worst, you know what I'm saying? It was like, that lady, I don't know, man. I hope she don't listen in, but Lord, I wanted to choke that lady, and I don't want to be physical. Lord, don't forgive me for even saying that. I never touched that. Put a hand on a woman. I don't want to say. Let me just say that I wanted to speak not so good terms to that lady, and I respect women, but Lord have mercy. All right. Sometimes I rely on my people to set things up, and it doesn't go right sometimes all the time. Okay. Lord, did I just say I was going to hit? You know what I'm saying? Y'all forgive me. I promise you. I'm a good man. All right. But that lady made me mad as a mother. I ain't gonna lie. So, but the goodie, we got a new company. All right. It's going to be it's going to be so much better. My boy did a good job in Alabama. All right. But we're going to do some really good things. And Quincy, you remember hey, you remember that damn lady? All right. Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. All right, you know what I mean? We coming a long way, y'all. Y'all don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I tried the travel ball approach with my son, but it clearly began to be whoever had the money and time was on the team. So it just became just a team and not a competitive team. So I put money into him individually and it shows. Save $275 a month. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm glad. Juan. You know what I'm saying? It's more ways, what they say is more different ways to skin a cat, you know what I mean? And so the end goal is getting, as long as he gets the maximum exposure, and shoot, man, all right, Yamina, you remember Yamina, you was there, you, my people in Waco, they know what I'm saying. If they were there, they would understand, no doubt, man. All right, listen, we coming, you know what I'm saying? It's a moving process. You know, things are getting bigger and better. This weekend was going to be, it's really going to be good. You know what I'm saying? You know, right, right, Quincy. What went on, man? You right. She was not right. You know what I mean? Lord have mercy. I'm mad at my boy over there for, shout out to my boy, rest in peace, Jimmy Alada. He ain't there. He ain't around to defend himself. My man passed away a few weeks after that showcase, man. But speaking of community, that's all I'm trying to say. Like my man, like literally was dying and he didn't tell me he passed in cancer, but I don't want to switch the whole mood up. But my boy was essentially passing away, but he wanted to make sure that I came to Waco because he thought that much of me, man. That's why I was sad when my boy passed away, man. So again, it's just love out here, man. All right, just love. Coach, are you selling skill video as a separate course at your showcases so we can get that too? Woody, no, but shout out to my boy Bubba because he's been telling me that I need to do that. I don't sell them separately at the showcases, but what I do, I will be starting to do at the showcases is hand out flyers for my recruiting services. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to do it on the back end, but I'll have flyers out for that. And also, I'm trying to get some type of flyer made for some of the gear. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the skills and all of that, that's online. I need to repackage that up and resell them because again, a lot of you guys don't even know that I had defense, fielding, infield. I had drones. You know what I'm saying? Like I did all of that in the past. I had some really good training videos. I have outfield, infield. Even got my boy Jackson State community coach pitching the pros. He even did a pitching session. You know what I'm saying? Like we have multiple videos with him pitching and talking about different, you know what I'm saying, spins and curve balls and velocity and mechanics from the pitching side because I'm not a pitcher. So I had catching, you know what I'm saying? I had a player's guide. I have a player's guide, right? All of that is available. You know what I'm saying? I just have to repackage it up and put it out there to the masses. But yeah, the hitting drills were started, and most of them were drills that I've done from my mentor and learned from my mentor Kevin Long, who's been a part of my show. You know, he's the Washington Nationals hitting coach right now, but he was my first ever hitting coach in the pros. My first 3 years of my pro. You know what I'm saying? So he's been my mentor, and obviously he's going on to do great things, won multiple rings and stuff in the big leagues. But yeah, hitting is my thing, and so to answer your question, I will repackage all that stuff up, and bring it out there to the masses. Especially younger kids really need that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm high school kids too, but like younger kids, foundation type drills that you can take and run with you. Juan Spencer D schooled me on a team my son was on, and how the team only pushes for certain kids to get noticed. No doubt. All right. Listen, I call it what I call it, man. Coach, we were wondering with the way recruiting is, should 2022 commit after summer going into the junior year? Like, what do you mean by that? If they want you and you decide to, why wouldn't you, you know what I'm saying? What will be the difference? That's basically what I want to ask. I'm not telling you not to do it or what to do. Like, explain that for me, Herman. What do you think the recruiting, where it's going? You know what I'm saying? The difference. I think because of the whole COVID thing and committing early or whatever, because a lot of freshmen and sophomores who commit early, they weren't making it all the way to the signing date with that particular school before COVID. So I don't see it getting no better. You know what I'm saying? But if a school is saying they want you and committing and saying that they send you an offer and you're taking it and you feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying, taking it, I would, I mean, if I'm a 23, 24, I mean, hell, even a 22, if I've never been on a campus or anything like that, then I would hold. I would wait. You know what I'm saying? But tell me what you mean, Herman, please. You know what I'm saying? All right. What do you recommend on the athlete's bio? What are crucial points you feel the need to be addressed? All right, Danny, good question. Okay. Um, on the athlete's bio, highlights. I want you to think of like a yearbook. Um, you know what I'm saying? When they kind of, hey, 4-year letterman, and or you know what I'm saying, I don't want to hear about, hey, he was first team, or or Ventura, you know what I'm saying, Little League, or or tournament team. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a major accomplishment, I put that in the bio. That's all I mean. Just accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Small, but you know, hey, we ranked so and so, and or if he's highly, class of so and so, he's ranked over the GPA up. You know what I'm saying? Just highlight him. All right, Danny. I hope I gave you some suggestions. All right, to run with. All right. I definitely experienced that. I appreciate that, David. I'm going to get on board with D. Thanks again. No doubt, Juan. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, David. Thank you showing your boy. That's what it's about, tagging, sharing, and getting people on board with this. You know what I'm saying? There are plenty of good groups out there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe that nobody consistently comes the way I come. You know what I mean? So it's the consistency part. You know what I mean? That's all. I before to get a community like this going and all of that, right? It's always a year and a half of just putting out content before you guys trusting me to start coming to showcases, start coming to these things. You know what I'm saying? So the consistency part. For the most part, I know. I've told myself at the first of the year I'm only going to come on two times a month. I mean 2 times a week. And here I am. I'm already on twice already, and I'll be on pretty much. I'll probably miss a day or so like that because family and all that happens. But for the most part, I try to make sure I'm here, giving you guys content. All right, giving you something to think about. D, what do you think about passing out personal profiles, the kids to coaches in attendance yeah, I would not necessarily do that, but if you have a coach, like one of my high school coaches did that. That came to my Alabama showcase. He was probably one of the first ones that I seen do that, which was good. Okay. If you come to my showcases, okay, you guys don't see this because I don't necessarily promote it and talk about it, but I thought about doing this. Okay. I you know I may do it for one of my previous showcases. Okay. I'll just give you a glimpse of what I send to the college coaches. Okay. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna just show you guys. Some of you guys have seen it. Some of you guys have been in a couple of my showcases. Some of you guys have been like my boy Quincy and Yamina. They've been to multiple showcases. They get tired of. They know when I ask you for your profile, on my profile, I put the information on there, and I want to, I send them out to the college coaches. They get a full, digital roster so like Danny, I know Danny was asking, what to put on a personal profile or something like that as a bio, but I send those to college coaches. That's what I'm basically saying via email. All right. So usually I wait to the last minute because y'all parents be waiting to the last minute to sign up sometimes, and I try to get it right to like Alabama. Like I think the cutoff was supposed to be Thursday night, but I let it happen Friday night to about 11 o'clock Eastern. 11 o'clock Eastern Friday night. I took the last name in, added them to the roster, and then I emailed them out to the college coaches so they had them there Saturday morning for the showcase and look for the roster. So what I'll do is I'll kind of show the card like what I send the rosters. You know what I'm saying? The picture, the bio, and the roster. Okay, pretty cool. Skin the cat, dang D. Now you're getting emails with. I know, man. Lord, I'm talking all these terms, man. I don't talk about doing something to a woman and cats. You know what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna think like I'm some type of potential serial killer. So when I'm talking, but nah, I don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. But I was just my that was one of my sayings. My pops or something used to say, "It's more different ways to skin a cat." And I used to be like, here I am saying these type of things, right? But it is what it is. So listen, I'm I definitely, let me see who's on here. All right. Let me see. This is something that we're going to, I want to make sure I hit everybody on all the pages too. because I'm thank you for you guys listening. And I just wanted to kind of explain the more coaches that I'll be coming on to joining D Brown's network. All right, you know what I'm saying? I said I had a couple reaching. Hopefully, we're gonna get more. Okay, so it's gonna be pretty cool. All right, let me get here. Let me see here. Forgive me, guys. All right, let me get this out of here. But all right, so should have it up already. Shout out to my boy Rick Best. All right, the Joseph asks, what should the grades GPA should be? You gotta be 2.3 or better. I know I talked about grades yesterday, but a question came in was like, what should the GPA be for a kid? You need to be 2.3 or better just to qualify. Okay, 2.3 or better. Coach, you're getting hip to the softball game. You should start doing a baseball showcase one day, a softball showcase the next day, especially in SoCal. There's a ton of softball teams out here. What do you already know? You know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? And shout the Maryland head softball coach was supposed to come on yesterday. He emailed me this morning, and we have to connect again. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get him on here, but yeah, he reached out to me this morning, and we were supposed to be on. We were supposed to have been on the show um, yesterday together. So, we'll see if I can get a Power Five South softball coach on back on and connected because he was supposed to be on yesterday. But it is what it is. We're gonna work that out. So, but yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. So, but yeah. Anyway, I think that's most of the comments that have come in. All right. So anyway, that's my time, man. I wanted to make sure that I hit you guys up with this knowledge, man. And so, I wanted to hit you guys up with this knowledge. So, um, this is something that, um, I will continue to keep working on making it better. I want to thank you guys listening in. Thank you for the comments today. I didn't mean it to be like a love fest on there we did have a love connection over here, right? We talked about the love connection thing over here. So, um, you know, maybe that's another service I can add over here. So all the single dads and the single moms or single listeners and single whatever, put that together. All right. and make it. It's funny you said I have thought about me in my mind how my mind goes with the whole virtual stuff, right? I have thought about this. In the mornings when I'm working out, I'm listening to music and stuff, and I get into a mood. I'm just like, it'll be dope to do a virtual, party for parents. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought about something like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like having a virtual party, right? Where we could kind of switch from everybody to kind of join in the group, and we could, have a virtual DJ and we can have a virtual party. I know it sounds crazy, but in my mind, it was like, where everybody COVID and everything, everybody tucked in the house, cold weather and everything like that. I thought about something like that. All right. So, Osaka Pavilion today. I know your daughter has to love that. Yeah, no doubt. You're right, Woody, because I was up. I'm the tennis fan, the tennis dad, right? I was up at 4 o'clock this morning watching Serena and Hala play. You know what I'm saying? So, that's me in the tennis. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be a great match. You know what I'm saying? I love Serena. My daughter, that's Serena. But no doubt about it, I am. You know, I think I hate to say it. I think Osaka gonna get her. But I want to be proven wrong. I just talked about Serena. I don't think she'll win the major no more. All right, but I want to be proven wrong. I didn't think Tiger would win one no more, and he showed me a couple years ago with the Masters. So we'll see. All right, Keith, why not? Right, why not with the virtual party? Right, you know what I'm saying, for the parents out here, showing a little love for the parents over here, virtual party. I've thought about that multiple times for New Year's time, and I just thought about that the last couple of days because I'm up early, like 5, 6 o'clock. I get in the gym and I do my thing, but I listen to, good music and stuff. And I was like, that'd be dope if I could get a virtual party going for the parents and just kind of, go from place to place, bring in whatever, and the parents would be dancing, having a good time. Cause we're gonna be, when I say the parents, because I ain't gonna be playing this new stuff. I can't rock with that. You know what I mean? But we're gonna be playing grown folk, music, and getting it going. All right. So who knows? I mean, my thoughts go like that. You may or may not be ready. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? But I thank you, Nadine. Shout out to Nadine. I was talking about you earlier, Nadine. All right. And I left a message on the, he didn't pick up the phone. So I left a message for the coach, you know what I'm talking about, right? So, but yeah, so Nadine, Janine, there you go. All right, y'all need to connect behind the scenes, Nadine, okay? Maybe you guys and Janine, you can ask Nadine some questions what you wanted, all right? All right, for the grown and sexy, yes, for the grown and sexy. All right, you know what I'm saying? Now we're talking love connection and we're talking virtual parties, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what we got going on today. It's a whole nother vibe over there. D Brown is starting over here, whole nother vibe. But you know, let's get it going on. And Woody out there and Cali out there with the food truck, and we're gonna have a DJ out there. Let's see how that goes. All right, because that will be the first time I will have food trucks and DJs out there. All right, hopefully they don't get too loud. Because I know me, a part of me gonna be like, yo, turn that damn music down so that these kids can hear me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hoping that it'll be just enough of a party vibe, just loud enough for the parents to enjoy themselves, to, you know, to, the kids out there balling and doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So, yeah, Janine, you're welcome, Janine. See if you guys can connect and see what goes on from there. All right, Nadine would be a great help. Okay. All right. So listen, coming up on that hour, 50 minutes. I wanted to hopefully tomorrow, if I don't have a guest, I keep missing out my boy Will and Malachi. I need to get them on, share their story. I think it'd be great information. I'm gonna get them on sometime this week. But I will share if I can't get them tomorrow. Most likely, I will share the rosters and the information. And I hope I may use Waco to be whatever. Speaking of Waco, but I'll use the Waco roster to kind of show some of the kids that, the rosters that you'll see that, I send to these college coaches, you know what I'm saying, the morning of the showcase or sometimes the day before. Okay. It's just, again, it's a roster. So when you guys have been filling out, whoever signs up for my showcase, you get a link that says, registration, and I ask a bunch of series of questions and stuff, height, weight, school, bio, picture, and all of that. It's a reason why I do that. I make a roster from there, right? And it's a digital roster that I send to all the college coaches that will be checking into the live stream. You know what I'm saying? You start the show by saying, "What's up, party people?" I'm not shocked. You're right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I do. Party people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, LaShawn. That's that New York. You know what I'm saying? It's that New York flavor. All right. I'll be forgetting. You know what I mean? I do start off with that. What's going on, party people? You know what I'm saying? That's that old school DJ. All right. That's that 1520 Cedric Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Going on. You know what I'm saying? All right. The birthplace of hip hop. All right. That's my building over there. You know what I mean? So, I do. I don't even realize so yeah, it don't matter. We're gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it work. I don't know how, but we could, there's a will, there's a way. All right, some type of anniversary or some type of a party or event or something, we will have a virtual party. You know what I'm saying? We will have a virtual party. All right, we're gonna do that. So I don't know how, but I know my girl Gina, she got the virtual DJ because she was showing me they were doing it with the Delta, you know what I'm saying? Can you update the bio? The car. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Let me put it like that. I know there was change. When I first started doing in the showcase, there was some information that needed to be changed. If it's something that you want me to change, you may have to send it to me personally. And but if I know like here in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Like for all the parents that have filled out that information, the rosters, and we're going to keep updating them as the parents signed up. But we usually wait. You know what I'm saying? But I got in trouble in Mississippi. We had 70 some kids over there, and I waited to the stream last minute. My team worked overtime to get that roster built, and from that point on, they got mad at me. So I've been doing it early and often. So anyway, Atlanta's rosters already kind of been filled out and whatever. I may just use Atlanta's. That's what I may do. I may just use Atlanta's. All right. The only thing is, I hope my Atlanta people don't get mad because I could share it on here. I just don't know if you want your information. You tell me. You know what I'm saying? A handful of people. I know the people whose information ain't on a roster. You know what I'm saying? Won't mind me showing that. But the people whose stuff that is on a roster, I may just do a little poll in the background, maybe ask 4 or 5 of my parents that I know been to multiple showcases if they mind. I'm not going to necessarily show theirs, but they can be the word, the spokesman for the parents. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just put, because I asked for parents' email, phone numbers, all of that. You know, it's on our roster. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know, I'll leave it up to you guys if you know want me to put it out there for, you know what I'm saying, for Facebook to see. You know what I'm saying? It may be, I'm only on to show one picture, but it may be one picture that one bio of a kid that I don't, they may, their parent may not want it, but I want to show you what gets shipped to these or emailed to these college coaches, and we will continue to do so. All right. Not sure if you were on earlier, but I'm trying to learn as much as I can with this child boy child. All right, that's when they dean. All right. Yeah, you guys need to connect them behind the scenes. Okay. Um, it happens, right? We talked about the love connection, right? It happens behind the scene. It goes down in the DMs, right? You know what I'm saying? So you guys go ahead and connect. And I'm talking crazy, but connect on about information over there, and that'd be a good help. You guys just keep me informed. All right, cool. Let's let me and then Janine, if you want additional help, please. You know what I'm saying? I have a whole bunch of trainings and stuff that I can help you with, but if it's just quick and easy, I don't want, everybody, whatever. I'm cool with connecting because it happens on here on a regular basis anyway. But if just if you want like additional like hardcore training from top to bottom, I got plenty of trainings for you. That's what I just finished doing today, just kind of cleaning up some of the old trainings and to package it up about the recruiting and everything. So I'll provide that for you guys on here once that's done, and then I'm going to ship it to the masses out in Facebook world. Okay. All right, that's my time. Love you guys. I am out tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. You guys have a great rest of your day. ATL Showcase, all right? Atlanta Showcase, all right? Go ahead and sign up for it if you have not, all right? SoCal, shout out to everybody that's been signing up. Like I said, I literally just had another sign up as we were talking today. I saw the email come in, all right? So shout out to everybody that's coming in on the SoCal Showcase, okay? I haven't even started marketing it hardcore in Atlanta, SoCal yet, and I already had a good turnout. It's my girl Gina and the whole crew, the Art Corys, the Waynes, all of them sharing. Wayne, I saw that message you put on Facebook. Gina, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying, for even started this whole thing with Cali. Appreciate the love, and so it's all good. So that's the Atlanta Showcase, though. I want to kind of get that as we sit here on Tuesday. All right. We're a handful of days away from the Atlanta Showcase. Okay. So if you're still in the Atlanta area, I know you may feel like, but it's going to be a nice day. All right. So make sure you come out. Okay. I love you guys. I will see you guys. If you have any recruiting needs, you want information about the services, you want information about some trainings, anything. I know my boy Woody talked about the trainings and all of the hitting training videos. I will repackage that up. I have them. If you want, I could purchase a single handily. You could do that, but if you want to wait till Cali, we could do that. But I've been meaning to repackage that up on top of 100 other things that we had going on. But definitely wanted to make sure that if you have any additional needs, wants, questions may need to be asked, let's make it happen. Okay, you can reach out to me, set up a time to get on a call. Shout out to everybody that'll be listening to the replay. All right, shout out to everybody asking questions. I guess that grades thing. A lot of parents have responded back. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to share, the message. All right, my mom, and her kid who I was kind of sharing that story about is on. The mom is on today, and good things that happen. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, because of the grades. You see what I'm saying? So again, D1 opportunity. That's what you want right now, right? If you choose to want to take it. So grades. Very important, very important. Love you guys. Tomorrow, I will be on tomorrow, 4 p.m. All right, getting this ball rolling. Share, tag this message, and tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody we're gonna have a virtual party one day. So everybody got all the recruiting news on here. Got everything youth baseball. You got showcases. You got love connections. You got a full-fledged everything jumping off over here. All right, over here. All right, with me. All right. See you guys at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Love y'all. Peace.